So, for those of you who are new, I'm Haritha. I am an energy healing practitioner and an intuitive coach. So, today we're going to be doing an energy clearing on the heart chakra. So, the heart chakra is really all about love, unconditional love. It's being open to opportunities, open to abundance, receiving and giving. So, it's got all this compassion. And the heart chakra is also where our soul sits. And our soul is like an embodiment of everything that we are, not just our current life, but parallel lives, past lives, whatever you believe in. So we'll be doing a healing on the soul level, on every level. So ancestral healing, genetic healing, the DNA, cellular healing, and a soul level healing. So energy healing is really just, we'll be tapping into the theta brainwave. Um, I'll be using theta healing for this energy clearing. So we'll be tapping into the theta brainwave, which helps us access our subconscious mindset, um, and all the beliefs that we have in our deep, deep, deep core. So this is going to help us. This is going to help us really tune into how we're actually feeling and instantly change our reality, instantly remove those beliefs and replace them. So the reason this is energy healing is because uh, everything is energy, everything is made of energy, and we will be releasing energy that doesn't serve us, and we'll be replacing them, because when we release something we need to replace it. So we'll be replacing low level frequencies with higher frequencies like love, playfulness, happiness, everything in that vibration. So tell me, how are all of you doing? uh, we've just got a few more people to join in, but we can start soon. If you have any questions, you can ask me now, anything you want to work on. I'm just going through the chat. Doing great. So Vibhuti says, made a home run to Thursday. So Vibhuti is a very, very good friend of mine. Haven't seen her in so many years, maybe like 7 to 10 years. So we reconnected after I started healing. So I encourage you to get yourself a glass of water to hydrate yourself, because this is going to be a very deep clearing. And yeah, so the first part of this is we're going to do a deep healing. So we're going to clear stuff. We're going to clear fears, yes, because fears are low level frequencies which hold us back. So it could be fear of losing control, fear of letting go, fear of speaking up. And we are very complex people, right? So we are very complex beings. So we have various levels to our being. So we won't just be clearing the first. We'll try to clear everything, but this is a collective healing. So if there's a very individual thing, then you'll have to book a private session. So fears sit generally in our root chakra, which is uh, it's the energy center at our where our tailbone is located, and it generally gets stored over there. So it's like fear of stability, fear of security. And what happens is when we're kids, when we're between the age, or when we're just conceived till the age of say 7, 8, 9, about 98% of our subconscious beliefs are formed, because as children we're most we're mostly in the theta state. So we grab onto other people's emotions, beliefs very quickly, and we're very intuitive at the time. So if a mother is upset about something, as a child we want to take away their pain, because a child wants affection. So the child starts believing that if we take away our parents' pain, or the pain of the people around us, we will we will feel that affection, we'll feel that love. And so we grow up without realizing, we grow up with this pattern of taking on our parents' responsibilities as our own. And now it really depends on the kind of environment you've grown up in. um, so if you find yourself being too giving to others, or if you find yourself running away from responsibilities, it's always or people tell you that you run away from responsibilities, it's always a reflection of stuff that you have been through in childhood, or it's a pattern, it's an ancestral pattern, or a parallel life pattern. Either way, you will have an experience in your current life. So it's definitely, we can definitely work around it. So basically, every action has a fear behind it. No, every action doesn't have a fear behind it. Every action has an intention behind it. Um, for you specifically, every action can have fear behind it. Abiding by law is not necessarily a fear. You can definitely just abide by law because you want to, or because it's just the right thing to do. It needn't be out of fear. Freedom is an actual thing. So you can definitely do good things from a space of love and compassion and freedom instead of fear, fear or responsibility or obligations. Does pain include responsibility? Um, yeah, it can. Can you be a little more clear with that question? Um, Pain can definitely include responsibility. We manifest everything that is in our lives. So everything that we have created, all the people telling us all the stuff that people tell us, all the things that we go through, everything it has been manifested by us. So we're manifesting 24/7. um, but now we can, like, if we're more aware of our patterns and our belief systems, we can manifest more consciously. We can release the lower frequencies, as I said earlier, and we can manifest from a higher space. Now there are a lot of manifestation meditations that talk about visualizing and meditating, and that's the way to manifest. That's the first step is setting an intention and things like that. Now then you have to start taking action towards your manifestations. You have to, because you need to move into that frequency. The reason you don't have something in your life that you want is because there are things, there are beliefs that are limiting you. So when you clear those beliefs, you move into that frequency. So clear beliefs around resistance, clear resistance on a whole, clear beliefs around resistance, beliefs around why you don't have, what's going to happen if you have those beliefs um, with you. Am I making sense? When we say we take pain of parents, does it mean we take on their responsibilities to get their attention? That is one way. That's just one example that I gave. Um, Most often it happens to a lot of us that we want to take away other people's pain, because as kids we've learned that that's kind of what's in the collective right now. And through, but we're always learning something through that, right? We've always decided to learn something through our experiences. It helps us feel safe. So a lot of the times we have these very weird beliefs because we got those beliefs when we were like 5-6 years old. So obviously they're not 100% logical. um, so those beliefs, according to our inner child, make us feel safe. So feeling lonely makes us feel safe, feeling unworthy makes us feel safe, being yelled at makes us feel safe. On some level, we right now may not be able to understand, but if you just really pay attention to your if you keep digging, you pay attention to your patterns, you'll realize that everything is serving you in some way. Everything is serving all of us in some way. So if you're ready, we can start the meditation. Do you have any more questions? If you're ready, just let me know. Just say yes. So Vibhuti says there's always a choice. Yes, we don't just have one choice. We have a lot of choices. The universe is abundant. We have decided that we have only one choice, right? Mm. So if you're ready for the meditation, just let's say yes, 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 yes. Okay, so many yeses. Okay, so just close your eyes, sit back, relax, sit in a very comfortable position. and just breathe. So take a deep breath in and exhale. And take another deep breath in and let it out. One more deep breath in and release. I want you to keep your hands, your palms on your lap facing upwards. This will help you receive the energy. This will help you receive and let go of anything that is unnecessary. So just center yourself in your heart and imagine you're in this beautiful golden ball of light. And extend this golden light to the rest of your chest, to your back. Let it come down your chest, your abdomen, your stomach. And as you're doing just this, just breathe, just keep breathing. Breathing allows the energy to flow through you more freely. It allows you to release any resistance. Now bring that golden light down your buttocks, your thighs, your knees, your calf muscles, your legs, down to your feet, your heels, your toes, till your entire lower half of the body is covered in golden light. And let it pulsate through you, let it vibrate. Now let this golden light reach up your shoulders, your neck, down your hands, your arms, your fingers. Let it move up your neck to your chin, your cheeks, your ears, your eyes, your eyebrows, your forehead, the top of your head, your hair, every strand of your hair, let it all glow in golden light. And as you do this, I'm going to tune in to everyone's energy. Just breathe in this light. And we're going to call in your higher selves. Your higher self is a more evolved version of you, more experienced. Our higher selves guide us with our virtues. So we're going to call in your higher selves, all your guardian angels, ascended masters, gods, goddesses, to assist us in this session to release anything, any feelings of loneliness, unworthiness, which no longer serve us, any inner child trauma which no longer serves us, old patterns, stories that we've been telling ourselves. We're going to release all of this. We're going to give it to the Creator. We're going to give it to the universe. And we're going to ask for new energy. We're going to ask for love. We're going to ask for compassion. We're going to ask for compassionate living. And as we heal, the collective heals. So we're going to make our healing, all these virtues, we're going to make this energy available for the collective to learn, to grow, to move out of their situations with ease and with grace. So I'm going to give you downloads. I'm going to ask the Creator to give you downloads. When I say Creator, you can say love, you can call it unconditional love, God, universal source energy. It's the energy we're all connected to, the energy that makes us one, the pure energy of happiness, joy, and love. So we're going to ask the Creator to download you with some virtues, with some feelings, so that you can, so you just need to say yes out loud. You don't need to type it in the chat. So you'll receive the healing. So if you don't say yes, you don't receive. And this is going to work even for those who are watching the recording. So can the Creator of all teach you what it feels like to live in unconditional love, to live in freedom? And can the Creator teach you what it means to feel freedom, to feel love? And can the Creator give you the definition of unconditional love and freedom? You just need to say yes out loud and you'll receive the energy. So I just want you to imagine this white light pouring from the top of your head into every atom of your being, your body, your energy field outside your body. Your energy field expands to more than your house. It's bigger than your house. So let it just fill in every single atom of your being. And just breathe it in. This allows more light to come in. And can the Creator teach us the definition of playfulness, definition of happiness, and what it feels like to live our daily lives feeling happy and feeling playful, the definition of fun, the definition of joy? Because some of us don't even know what this really feels like. We haven't experienced it. We haven't experienced joy and happiness in the truest form. So we're going to ask the Creator to teach us. And it's that simple. So the Creator is just going to download all this energy into your cellular body and every level of your being. And just breathe it in. Imagine light coming into every level of your being. Let the energy flow till the tip of your toes. I can see that some of the energy is stuck in the upper half of the body. Let it just flow the tip of your toes. Imagine the light reaching your entire body, every cell of your being. And just imagine what laughter would sound like, what happiness would look like, what it would feel like. What does it feel like? What does it look like to have love in your life? To have love in your family, to have affection in your family? I'm going to ask the Creator to guide us through some inner child healing. So I invite you to look back and see when was the first time you felt lonely. I'm going to ask the universe to show you the first time you felt lonely. You don't have to know whether it's right or wrong. You just have to trust the visual, trust the feeling. It may be this life, it may be another life, it may be your ancestor. Because the truth is, we've been carrying this on for generations. Notice what you look like. What do your feet look like? Who's around you? Who's with you? What are they telling you? What are they telling other people? What's happening there? What happened before you felt lonely? What is it that they said or did? And what other emotions did you feel? I can see that some of you felt ignored. Some of you felt guilty. Why did you feel guilty? Some of you felt clueless because you don't know what's happening. Some of you feel like there's a lot of injustice being done to you. Some of you felt like there were other people watching, but they didn't do anything. And how did you react to what was done? What was your response? How did you feel? Did you feel the need to speak up? Did you feel the need to retreat? Did you feel like nobody understands me? Did you feel like punishing your parents? Did you feel like punishing other people? Did you feel like teaching them a lesson? Did you feel like it's your responsibility that through your suffering, other people will learn? Did you feel helpless and powerless? Did you feel like you're not allowed to cry? Because if you cry, you're going to be made fun of, you're going to be teased. And the root of all of that is that nobody understands me. So I want you to be in that feeling. For some of you, this is your childhood. So, what is that child feeling? What did the child not receive that the child wanted? The understanding, the affection. And as a result of this, what did you decide to do as a result of this loneliness, as a result to not feel this loneliness, or as a result to feel safe, as a result of protecting yourself? What was the decision that you took? What was that belief that you formed that's going to keep you safe from such situations, that you thought at the time will keep you safe from this situation, from this feeling of loneliness, the feeling of feeling ridiculed, feeling misunderstood, feeling ignored, feeling lonely, feeling unworthy? Did you decide to never speak of how you feel? Did you decide to always remain a mystery? Did you decide to be a very, very complex person? Did you decide to speak a lot? Did you decide to always stand up for yourself in a very adamant manner that you, before this moment, thought was assertiveness? Did you decide that all men are a certain way or all women are a certain way? Did you decide as a woman or a man, you have to be a certain way? Because a child doesn't understand a lot of gender except man and woman. So I can feel some of you shivering. Just allow yourself to feel that emotion. If you can't see it in your childhood or the first moment, you can see it in any moment that you experience very recently. It's all the same. So I'm going to ask the Creator to release this feeling of loneliness and replace it with the highest truth that you're one with the universe. Okay, so I can see that some of you are not ready to release it. So we're going to see what lessons we learned. So, what did you learn as a result of everything that you experienced in that moment? How has it made you strong? Did it teach you how to be strong? Did it teach you to be independent? Did it teach you to express yourself, to be authentic? Did it teach you to be empathetic and understanding towards others? Did it teach you to be compassionate towards others? Did it teach you to be more giving? What did it teach you? What are those virtues that you learned that has made you this amazing, beautiful person that you are today? We're going to ask the Creator to download all of those virtues inside you right now, inside every level of your being, and that it is safe to feel welcomed. It is safe to feel loved and worthy. It is safe to be playful. It's safe to play with others. It's safe to trust others. It's safe to trust yourself. It is safe to speak up. It is safe to just simply speak. It is safe to be assertive without the need to put yourself in a situation where you feel lonely, without the need to go through situations where you feel unworthy, where you have to struggle, where you feel like you need to struggle. And so we're going to ask the Creator to release anyone else who's obligating you to keep to yourself and to push other people away. So sometimes we attract people or energies who make us want to go hide. And we think that it's them, but they're actually a lesson for us. They're triggering something that's already in us, otherwise they wouldn't be around us. The reason someone behaves a certain way with you is because you already have those atoms inside you. You already have those atoms in your energy field, in your being. And so they need to be released. And this doesn't mean that you need to blame yourself. This just means you need to acknowledge it and acknowledge that this is these are age-old beliefs that need to be released, that you're carrying for generations and generations. So can the creator of all that is download everything that I just said to every level of your being? Just breathe it in. And can the creator show you the highest truth of what it means to be one with the universe, one with everyone else? It doesn't mean that you have to take on their beliefs or take on their energies. It doesn't mean that you're obligated to help them. You're obligated to do anything for them or anything for the universe. It just means that we're all connected. So can the creator teach you the definition of connectedness, the definition of empathy and expression? The highest truth of the person who's standing in front of you, the highest truth of everything that you experience, and that you know what it feels like to see the highest truth in every situation. The highest truth is that everything is just love. Fear, unworthiness, these are all just illusions. So we're going to ask the creator to take away all these illusions, to just imagine that you're taking all of this energy that you don't want. You don't want to feel this loneliness. Just take it from your heart into the palm of your hands, into your palms, and just give it to the creator, give it to the universe. Just take it. And I'm going to bring in all this light to release any resistance. So for some, I can feel it in the lower back. For some, it's in the legs. There's like a confusion. What do I do now? Is it safe for me to release all of this? It's been protecting me. It's been my protective blanket for so long. I don't know how to live without feeling lonely. So can we teach you what it feels like to live without feeling lonely? That it's possible for you to live without feeling lonely, without feeling separate from others, without feeling alone. And that it's safe for you to experience and step into the unknown, and that the unknown is safe. It's happiness, it's joy. And anywhere you feel like the unknown is fear, and that you need to have every detail pinned down. You need to be in control of the unknown. Let's release all of this. And any time that you started to feel like you need to be in control of your life, you need to be in control of every situation of your life, every word that you say, everything that happens in your life, everything that happens to you, can we release that control? And can we show you that it is safe for you to release that control? And just breathe it out, breathe it out. Breathe in the light and breathe out everything that you no longer want to keep inside you. And I want you to imagine all those people who wronged you, who you felt wronged you in front of you, all those situations. For most people, it's the parents. Parents being there, parents not being there, feeling abandoned, feeling neglected. Friends, siblings. Imagine that they're all in front of you. And I'm going to ask the creator to bring in forgiveness in all your connections. from the point of trauma up until now, and every other thing, and your future, because we live in a quantum field. So we create our future, so we can change our future based on our present. So allow the energy of forgiveness to come from the top of your head into your heart. For some, I can see it going into the back, into the kidneys, and kidneys are where the resentment is stored. So we're gonna ask the creator to download you with the creator's definition of forgiveness and what it feels like to forgive yourself for probably not understanding or not being able to move on, or blaming yourself. You're going to forgive yourself and forgive the people and situations in front of you. And if it helps, you can say it out loud. I forgive myself for whatever it is that you forgive yourself for. I forgive you for doing this and this and this. Because now we know the highest truth of the situation. Now we know that we experience that to learn something. And I'm going to ask the creator to release all resentment that is stored in your kidneys, in your back, any guilt, feeling rejected, feeling unwanted. Give it all to the universe. And we're going to replace it with more love, more light, more unconditional love, compassion. And we're going to teach your inner child. So I want you to imagine your inner child in front of you, the childhood version of yourself. And we're going to download, we're going to bring in light into that inner child. And we're going to watch that child, all the feelings of loneliness, unworthiness, fear, resentment, anger. We're going to watch it all transform into happiness, joy, laughter. We're going to watch that child just really just play around. Everything is curiosity, everything is love. Just watch the child light up like a shining star. Watch every cell of the child just light up with love. And just breathe, just keep breathing, keep breathing. Nice, nice. I can hear more laughter. And this does not mean the child is naive. It just means that he or she can be who they are without the interference of the outside, without taking on the illusions of everybody else. Just keep breathing. And we're going to download the child with the creator's definition of possibilities. I know that there are infinite possibilities of happiness, of joy, of abundance. It is possible for me to experience miracles. It is possible for me to experience joy and love and abundance. And just watch all this abundance pouring from the universe around the child. For some people, it's in the form of gold, gold, glitter, light. For some people, it's toys. For some people, it's more friends. For some people, it's understanding from family members, from teachers, from people around. And because the child is so radiant and happy, everybody else's energy around is transforming. It's changing into radiance and happiness. So just witness that. Witness your energy shift because you're watching someone else being so happy, feeling so happy. And every last bit of loneliness that you have, of helplessness that you're feeling, just allow it to dissolve. And let's replace that with motivation, with inspiration, with creativity, the greatest definition of all of this. And can we teach you what it feels like to be creative in every situation that you're in? And that age doesn't matter. You can be creative at every single age. You can be creative no matter what the situation is, whether it's COVID or whether you're just stuck doing online stuff or you're stuck in one job. You can be creative and you can move out of that situation. And can the creator show you that you are a creative being? Everyone is creative. We have created all this in our lives. We have manifested it. Creativity is a part of our soul. It's the language of our soul. So I just want you to breathe out any feelings of powerlessness and helplessness, because now you know that you can create the reality that you want. And can the creator teach you what it feels like to create the reality that you desire? And that it's possible for you to create the reality that you desire with ease and with grace, without any struggle. And anywhere you took on the belief that you need to struggle to learn something, you need to struggle to grow, you need to struggle to learn virtues, let's release that. For some of you, I can see your inner child, your child reaching to you and giving you affection. So receive it, receive it. And can the creator teach you what it feels like to receive love, and that it's possible for you to receive love, and it's safe for you to receive love. It's safe for you to receive affection. And that when you give a small bit, you receive tenfold from the universe. And so we learn gratitude. We've learned to be grateful for everything that we have. So can we teach you what it feels like to be grateful without being a martyr, without spending all of your energy on the outside, and without prioritizing the external before the internal. And I'm going to ask the creator to activate your power center and your creativity center. So I just want you to keep breathing and just keep imagining more love and more light in your energy field. What would you manifest if you were very powerful? What would you manifest if you had all the creative abilities? If what would you manifest um, if you had more love and abundance? If you had infinite possibilities? What would your life look like? Are you a leader? Are you doing something on your own? Are you in a garden? Are you running around? Are you spending time with kids? Are you spending time with plants? Are you on the beach? Are you transforming the world? And if you're transforming the world, how are you transforming the world? What does this new world look like? This new earth, without the politics and the drama, without the fear, but with so much compassion so we don't misuse our power. Just imagine all the oceans, all the grass, all the greens, all the trees. Let it all just glow with love. Let it glisten in the sunlight, in the moonlight. Would you have more peace in the world? So, can the Creator teach you what it means to feel peaceful? What it means to feel harmony? What it feels like to have harmony within yourself and to have peace within yourself? Just breathe that in, breathe that in. Now I'm going to center yourself back in your heart. We're going to release judgment, feeling judged. So anytime you felt judged by someone else, you felt attacked, we're going to release that. We're going to release any obligations, anytime you've obligated others to judge you, for you to be assertive, for you to speak up, for you to know who you are, for you to be compassionate, for you to learn to be generous. And we're going to mark all the lessons complete. I want you to visualize green light coming in from the top of your head into your heart, green color light, and it's just cleansing your heart. It's purifying your heart. Green is healing energy. And from your heart, it's moving into every other cell of your body. And while this is happening, I just want you to imagine all the cells, all the atoms of your being laughing, smiling. They're looking up at you and they're smiling and they're laughing. You are the parent, you are the leader. So what you decide, they follow. So decide happiness, decide compassion, decide feeling powerful, decide taking action, taking action on what you want. And as you do this, just imagine your heart is expanding beyond your body, beyond, you're not being stretched, the aura is expanding. So beyond your body, into the room, into your building, into the earth, every part of the earth. And as you do this, I'm just going to call in Archangel Michael to come in and cut any cords that you have towards with other people, other energies, this timeline, other timelines where you felt unworthy, lonely, judged, feeling ridiculed, anywhere other people are draining your energy. We're going to pull all those cords. We're going to ask Archangel Michael to cut those cords with love and bring back all your power. That's a lot of energy. There's so much power that was given away, and all of it is just coming back like a storm. So the power that you gave away to the news, power that you gave away to your parents, your siblings, your kids, your friends, to help you feel validated that you are worthy. You don't need anyone to tell you that you're worthy. You are worthy. We're all here for a reason, and we all have big purposes. We're all leaders in our own way. So let's acknowledge our circle for helping us realize that we're worthy. And let's no longer seek validation. Can the creator teach you what it feels like to just flow with your situation? You're not going to break, you're just going to flow, you're going to bend, you're going to adjust, you're going to learn something new, and you're going to learn it with love. No situation is going to break you. It's not, you don't need to struggle anymore. It's all just possible with love, with ease, with grace. And so what this does, it does is it allows energy to flow through you easily. It releases any energetic blocks that you have. So I want you to imagine light coming in from the top of your head, from above your head, through your body, into the core of the earth. And it's just flowing, it's just continuously flowing. Energy needs to flow. So you don't hoard money, you allow it to flow. So more comes. You don't hoard opportunities, you allow it to go. You allow it to flow, you use them, you take action so that more comes. You don't hoard food, you don't hoard things, stationery, whatever it is. Use them. So anywhere you have a fear of losing what you have because of your situations of scarcity, anywhere you feel angry at the universe, God, for the things that you've been through, angry at your parents, angry at your family, and you're punishing them in some way, whatever that is to you. Anywhere you feel like you're missing out and you're afraid of missing out, and so you keep buying and you keep things in your house. Can we release those obligations? anywhere you feel like you need to be above others because deep down you feel like you're below everyone. Can we release that? Can we release feeling unsupported by the universe? The universe is never not supporting you. The universe is just listening to your command. At some point, you ask the universe to stop supporting you. So let's ask the universe to come in and support us one more time. Not one more time, just keep supporting us. And just allow the divine guidance to flow through you. And can we teach you that you are the creator, you are the universe, you are your universe? And so you have so many, you have all of these laws, all of these skills, this knowledge at your disposal, so you can use whatever you want to create and manifest the life that you want. And we're going to ask the creator to release you from the victim mentality and to push you towards, to move you towards responsibility, accountability, and that you know what it feels like to take action and take accountability for your life, for everything that happens to you without blaming yourself. Because I can see that a lot of you are stuck in this, why is this happening to me? I don't understand. It's because you're not willing to understand. I don't know what to do. You're not willing to know. So can we activate your intuition, your intuitive centers, and your all-knowing centers, your third eye and your crown chakra, your the space between your eyebrows and the space right on top of your head. You're going to activate those centers so that you can receive divine guidance and that it's safe for you to see the highest truth. It's safe for you to see and take accountability without feeling guilty because you're afraid that you're going to feel guilty. So you've blocked those centers. You're afraid of something that you're going to see. So whatever it is that you're afraid of, just give it to the creator. Because now you know that's not the highest truth. And can the creator teach you what it feels like to see everything and everyone from a space of love? This is not you forsaking their actions. You still have discernment, but this is you moving out of the blame zone of the stories that you keep telling yourself. And just imagine what that would look like and feel like to not blame anyone, to know, okay, this happened to me. It's just this, I can easily clear this out. And I can make space for more love. The truth is, we're all here to just ascend into love, higher love. We're always learning more things about love. And we can't do that if we don't feel safe, if we don't feel safe on earth. So, can we teach you what it feels like to feel safe and stable on earth, on Mother Earth, to feel nurtured by Mother Earth? And I just want you to imagine with your feet planted on soil or on grass. Mother Earth is giving you all of this nutrition, all of this loving, affectionate energy, all of this power. And it's all just flowing up your feet, up your legs, your thighs, your abdomen, your stomach. Let it just flow. Up into your heart, your throat, your face, to the top of your head. And let it just keep flowing till it connects to the universal energy, light. And it's just always flowing because Mother Earth energy has to flow upwards. And just breathe through it, because I can feel a little bit of resistance around it. That it's scary to be on Earth. It's such a messed up place. It's going to take a lot of time for people to realize, to grow. It's not going to take time. So anywhere you believe that it's going to take a lot of time, anywhere time has become your enemy, let's release that, and let's replace it with the highest truth, that it's possible for you to be happy on Earth and for you to manifest the Earth that you desire. And there are so many like us, there are so many people like you and me who are helping in the ascension of the planet. So it's really not going to take time. So another thing that's coming through is we bond with, a lot of us have bonded with other people on the basis of our struggles, on the basis of um, we wear our struggles as honor. You know, we that's what Anna Kidney says. Wearing your struggle is a badge of honor. So let's release that. Let's keep the honor. And anywhere we believe that we need to struggle, we need to go through so much, or we have gone through so much, and that's why we are very powerful. That's our story. Let's release the story. Let's just tear that page and just throw it away. We don't need it. And can the Creator teach, replace that with the definition of honor, the highest definition of honor? And that you no longer need stories to know who you are. So I can see that that download is uncomfortable for most of you. Just breathe it in, just breathe it in. There's a part of you that's not willing to let it go, not willing to let go of the stories. And that's in your solar plexus because it's giving you that sense of power. I went through this in my childhood. I know what it means. It's a very false sense of power. So can we teach you what power really means from the Creator's perspective? The power is love, power is compassion. Just breathe it out, breathe it out. And that it's possible for you to feel powerful in love and compassion, because most of you feel like it's not possible. So you like, your hands, your fists are closed. So open them, open them. Open yourself up to more love. And keep breathing, keep breathing. I'm going to ask the Creator to pull all of that energy out. And release the need to control other people. A lot of you are trying to control other people. Let's cut the cords and teach you the Creator's definition of control. And the Creator's definition of free will, and what it feels like to respect other people's free will. Respect the free will of the planet, respect your free will, and that it's possible for others to respect your free will. And respecting free will does not mean being weak. It means being strong. It means taking the highest road, the highest and best road. Let's release any arrogance. So just imagine this light coming down, surrounding you like a cylinder of light around you, and it's just taking away all of these lower frequency energies, just vacuuming it out of you. And I can see that some of you are grounded in this low frequency energy, in this low frequency fear. So it's actually coming from the earth. So it's coming from the earth, from up your feet and out your head. So it's not just in your energy field, like you're really like so adamant in that energy. So it's releasing from the core of the earth, from your root. And just keep breathing. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. And as you breathe out, imagine more space being formed in your body between the atoms. Just create more space. So as lower energies are releasing, there's more space formed for good stuff to come in. Nice, nice, nice. So now I'm going to ask the Creator to teach you what it feels like to receive opportunities, receive love, receive abundance with ease and with grace, and that it's safe for you to receive all of this. So just say yes out loud. And I want you to say out loud to yourself, say it out loud, that I'm open to receiving money. I'm open to receiving opportunities. I'm open to receiving abundance. I'm open to receiving help from the universe. I'm open to receiving guidance from others that's highest and best for me. I'm open to receiving love. I'm open to receiving love from my family, from the universe. I'm open to experiencing my life from a space of love and compassion and affection. And just breathe that in. And we're going to ground you in that energy. I can see that it's a little uncomfortable, it's a little weird. So can we teach you that it's normal to live in love? And can the Creator show you what love really looks like and feels like? So just breathe that in. And can the Creator show you what it means to smile and what it feels like to live your daily life smiling, smiling for anything that makes you happy? But you don't need a reason to be happy, you can just smile. And that you can laugh and you can be playful. And can the Creator teach you what it feels like to always be young, live playful, live playfully, live happily, live joyfully? So it doesn't matter if you're 70, you're 80, you're 23, you have a job, you're 50, you can dance, you can sing without hurting yourself, of course. But just to always be young with yourself, and it's possible to always be young in your relationships and to allow others to be young as well. And what does that look like? What does that feel like? If it was possible, if it were possible for you to be playful and joyful, what would that look like? And so, can the Creator teach you what it feels like to live in freedom and to feel freedom in every cell of your being, to feel freedom and joy, to feel freedom and happiness, to feel freedom and playfulness? Now, we're going to ask the Creator to show you, give you guidance to move forward, to move forward into that happy space. So, it could be anything, it could be from just doing a little bit of exercise every day, it could be going for a walk, it could be cooking, it could be practicing smiling and laughing, it could be watching comedy. So what is it for you? Just trust what comes to you. Don't doubt anything, just trust it. And if you don't see or hear anything or feel anything, it's okay. You'll get to know tonight, tomorrow, over this week. You'll find out, because now your subconscious has opened you up to that feeling of happiness. So it's definitely going to push you towards that place, that space. So I just want you to take a deep breath and breathe in all of this light, and breathe out, and breathe in more light, and breathe out more light. So I can see all of you are glowing in light. So I'm just going to give you one last download that I heard. Can the Creator show you what it feels like? Can the Creator teach you what it feels like to trust yourself and trust what makes you happy? Trust your actions, trust your guidance, trust the universe. Trust what you're feeling, trust your emotions, and to know what you're feeling, to know your emotions, and to be connected to your emotions. I feel like some of you were very insecure and you didn't know what were you hearing, what were you seeing, um, is this really happening, is it really possible? So we're just bringing in more trust. And more courage to answer your soul's calling. So can we teach you what it feels like to have the courage to answer your soul's calling without the need to be pushed? So anything that your soul calls you to do, if it is picking up a pen and writing something today, do that. If it's picking up the phone and calling someone, do that. Just trust your gut and trust that you're always, always supported by your ascended masters, the gods and goddesses you pray to, your ancestors, the future generation, You're supported by everyone and everything. And we're going to call in your soul family, the people, the energies you resonate with, because you're now ready to have more people who resonate with you, who you can mingle with, you can have fun with. But it's not about problem solving. Yes, you can help each other solve problems, but it's more about having fun and being in the moment. So just imagine yourself being surrounded by people you're laughing with, you're playing with. No one's less or more than the other. It's like now you've sent this signal out to the universe to bring in more good things, more happiness. So now it's all just realigning and it's coming to you. And just keep trusting your gut, trusting your guidance, trust in miracles. And anytime you want the universe to give you something, anytime you want to release something, just imagine it releasing from your body and being replaced with love and light. It's that simple. But always take the lesson. So I just want you to center yourself back in your heart, your big, expansive heart. Take a deep breath in and breathe out this light. And breathe in light and breathe out light. Breathe in more light and breathe out more light. So let's ground all this light. There's so much light. Let's ground it into the core of the earth. So just imagine all of this light moving from the bottom of your feet into the core of the earth. And it's just rooted there. It's rooted there for you to manifest, because when you ground, you allow the earth to help you manifest all of that happiness, all of those beliefs into your reality, into your 3D world. So it doesn't just remain in your energy field, it becomes very physical. So you can just now rub your palms, place them on your eyes, open your eyes, and tell me how you're feeling. So I'm sweating a lot, so I'm feeling a lot of power. So like a lot of things have released. There's still a little bit of feeling unstable. So let me know how you are feeling. Any questions? What did you see? My head feels light. That's good. That's good. There is actually a lot of light energy for you. For someone, I'm feeling this deep sense of, is it real? Is it not real? Because I can feel like a very sharp pain in my lower back. So who is that? Who's that person who's not feeling very secure? There'll probably be more work to do for you on a personal level, because this is a very collective healing. So what did you guys see? What beliefs did you clear? What did you learn from all of that, all those childhood beliefs, other timelines? You can just type it in the chat because the mics are disabled. Saw your past life. What did you see? I suddenly felt too much pain on my left side from neck to fingers. So is it still there? Because sudden pain can mean resistance and then it just releases. Okay, it's still there. So let's see what that is. So it's the fear of receiving. It's like if you receive, you owe something to someone. So can the creator teach you what it feels like to receive without feeling like you owe anything to others? And anyone else who wants this download can also say yes, you'll receive it on all levels. And that it's possible for you to be flexible when you're giving and receiving. Yeah, there was something about flexibility that was coming up. So it's really about you letting go of control. Okay. I saw my childhood self, and when I imagined it, I cried a little. That's good. Allow yourself to purge. I felt like some people would be crying because when I tuned into the collective, it felt like a very helpless vibe, and I felt like people just needed to cry, just needed to let it out. So that's good. If you feel like crying later, cry. Just keep always cry. Like I make it a point to like cry at least once in 2 weeks because things need to release. Energy needs to release. It cannot remain stuck. So whether that's crying for good things, crying for things that you feel sad about, it doesn't matter. I saw someone inflicting pain to me. Okay, okay. What kind of pain? And what was the lesson that you learned? And my feet felt a little heavy in between. Okay. So that's not feeling grounded, feeling unsafe. Because when you feel all of those sad emotions, you suddenly start feeling very unsafe. So that it was that. I feel like there's stuff releasing every time I burp. I know someone's releasing something. Um, Very good session. Thank you. Thank you so much. It feels liberating. So I lost all the chats because it just went off. My internet connection just went off. Nice breeze entering from the back of my head. That's nice. That's nice. There's more divine energy that's coming in. And generally, from the back, it's receiving, and from the front, it's giving. So, from the back, heart chakra, you receive love and abundance. From the front, you give. So, every time you meditate, imagine both ends opening up. I still feel like some of you are finding it difficult to receive. So, if that's the case, it's best if you book a private session, or you can listen to this recording again, listen to it a few times because it was a very heavy clearing. So, you may need to like do more purging. My lesson, it was about them, not about me, that I need to know within myself better. Okay, so a part of it is true. Um, Other people inflict pain on us because they feel inferior, they feel insecure, but we receive it because we want to learn something out of it. So we want to learn to speak up, or we receive it because we attract that behavior, right? So somewhere we have a belief that we need to feel that pain, we need to others need to hurt me so that I can grow as a person, so that I can feel powerful. So I feel like that is your lesson there. So listen to the recording again and download that lesson for yourself, because you are a theta healer, so you can download it for yourself. And knowing yourself better is always good. So the collective lesson was to know ourselves better, that we all learned more about ourselves by going through all of these experiences, but that's not it. We've learned to be so strong and so powerful, and to stand up for ourselves and to speak up. So those are those are virtues that we've learned. And you've also learned to discern between, other people's emotions and your emotions. But always remember, if something is happening to you, you are attracting it, right? Is it normal to feel tired? Yes, because you've released so much. So drink a lot of water, sleep well. Do not compromise on your sleep after an energy clearing session. It feels liberating. The white light was very dominated on the right side of the body in the beginning. I've been burping a lot, which I just don't. So I believe it's a very good form of releasing. Burping for you is releasing. Yes. So I hope by the end of the session, you had white light in every other part of your body. I cried. So I don't know which side of the body is masculine and which is feminine, but I think where it was dominated, wherever light is dominated, that part is more powerful. So you need to kind of balance every other part of your being. We all have feminine and masculine energies. We all have yin and yang. So we need to balance both. We can't always be logical. That's not how it works. And we also need to honor our creative centers, our emotions, because that's what's going to keep us grounded. And that's what's going to teach us move, that's what's going to help us move into love. And then we can open ourselves up to more divinity. So it always goes according to the chakras. I cried in the first part. Later, I was smiling and crying. Now I feel calmer. That's so nice. It's so nice to hear. The pain severity has reduced. That's good. So it's just integrating. Just allow yourself to, if you feel like you need to just sit with yourself for more time, um, just be in that light for more time. Do it. Because we're all different. We all need different periods of time to adjust, right? What about yawning? I was yawning heavily in between. It's just releasing. Sometimes it's resistance. Sometimes yawning means you're in the theta state. I think for you, it was just releasing. It was releasing. Energy was releasing. So that's good. Left feminine, right masculine. Okay, thank you. So for, I think, Geetika, it was more masculine energy, which is very obvious. I've worked with Geetika before. So most of us on the group have more masculine energy than our masculine energy is more dominated. But remember, you cannot make decisions that are highest and best without being connected to your feminine energy, because that's a nurturing energy, that's a stability, that's the support that we wanted from our parents as a kid. So I had a backache from the past few days and I feel so much more better now. That's amazing. That's amazing. I think your backache was related to a little bit of feeling backstabbed. So there is something from the past about feeling backstabbed and losing support. So that created a lot of ill kind of, energy. That's what I'm tuning into. I feel like you may need to work around that a little more on a personal level. Yawning means that the energy is working. Yes. So, but for different people, it's different. So for her, it was really, for some people, it's also resistance. like we're almost there, but we don't want to reach there, so let's sleep off, that kind of stuff. Oh yes, I saw that during the session. That's amazing. That's amazing. So anything else before we wrap up? So this is a collective thing, as I said. So if you want a private session, you can book from my Instagram page, my Facebook page, my website. I'm available almost everywhere. So I offer energy healing and intuitive coaching, intuitive readings, future readings, um, changing your future, all of that. Thank you so, so much for the beautiful session. It's a great feeling. In the end, I could just see myself full of light and love. You're so very welcome. You're so very welcome. And you actually saw yourself as who you are, actually a portion of it, because there's actually so much more light that needs to come in. Um, as we clear, as we do the healing, it's going to happen. So thank you so much. I'm so glad you all loved the session. I will see you next week. I think I will do this on a Saturday. Thank you so much, Vibhuti. Thank you so much. If you have any, I'm just going to end the recording here.